Hi there, welcome back to What the Flick. Christy and Alonso and Matt, we are all here to wallow in nostalgia and feel sorry for ourselves because there's going to be a live action version of Dumbo. Disney's doing all live action versions of their animated classics. Now it's Dumbo's turn. Sit and weep. Take a look.
Baby, mine, don't you cry. Baby, mine, dry your eyes.
Look at that.
We're all family here, no matter how small.
Press your head close to my heart, never to part. Baby of mine.
Sure, Dumbo. Sure.
I'm not ready for this. I'm just gonna put that out there right now. When Dumbo's mom gets taken away, I'm not.
Well, yeah, in the animated version. Do we trust Tim Burton to do this right?
Well, I keep waiting for them to burst into song like it's a sequel to The Greatest Showman. I'm having a really hard time not remembering that.
Thanks for bringing that up.
You guys seem like you're not like tugged at emotionally here the way I am. What is wrong with you?
If we were watching actual Dumbo, believe me, I would be a hot mess.
Okay.
But I like Jungle Book worked for me, and Jungle Book at least kind of kept the notion of like one kid and the animals. And Dumbo, the human beings are not really presences in the film. Like you see their feet, they're around and stuff, but they don't hugely impact the story.
Except for the clowns.
Except for the clowns. Here, clearly, we're going to get a lot of people. We got, look at all the parade of stars we saw in this movie.
Colin Farrell, Danny DeVito.
Yeah, and there's an elephant, and it's like, I guess, yes, we have to do something instead of the racist crows, but still, I don't know. If it works, great, but nothing about this is inspiring me to think, oh, can't wait.
At some point, though, they have to talk about the elephant in the room. Sorry, no,
All right.
Nobody, I put the ball on the tee.
But let's talk about that. Is this movie at all going to touch on the long, sad history of animal abuse in circuses? No.
That's what you go to documentaries
No, this is going to be a bright, shiny circus, just like Greatest Showman was.
It's going to be whimsical. It's going to be whimsical. So anyway, that is coming out in 2019. And we will talk about that, and some of us might be more overwhelmed by it than others. Okay, there's also a trailer for The Little Stranger with Donald Gleason. Take a look at that.
Who's the child here?
What are you doing here?
Susan died before I was born.
There's something evil in this house.
That's nonsense.
Betty, what are you doing here?
You rang for me, miss.
I did not.
Well, Mrs. Ayres was upstairs.
Rang itself, did it? What is all the noise?
She's here.
That's impossible.
Your mind is playing tricks. Susan is a memory. It can all be explained.
How innocent you are. I'm worried, Doctor. Last night he said he could smell smoke. I couldn't smell anything.
There's definitely something evil in that house. It's that caterpillar that died on Donald Gleason's face. That mustache is terrible. Come on.
It's period. Come on.
So this is from Lenny. I was trying to say this is from Lenny Abramson, the director of Room. Now he has many rooms to explore.
House.
Each one gets a bell for
Estate.
things you need.
I saw this trailer before Won't You Be My Neighbor, which we'll be talking about later, and I was like, okay, period, gothic, horror, creepy house, Donald Gleason, Charlotte Rampling, Ruth Wilson. I'm in for all of this, and then at the very end it says, it's opening Labor Day weekend. I was like,
That's
And
not
why-
really a good sign,
Right.
ordinarily.
Now, explain to people who may not know. We've talked about this sometimes, but why is that a bad sign?
Labor Day weekend is that's when they're thinking like, you're done with the summer, you're getting ready for school, no one's paying attention to the movies, we're going to slide some things into theaters that we hope you don't really pay a lot of attention to, and they'll be gone by the middle of the month.
Yeah, late August, early September usually is one of our annual dumping ground times. People are like getting their last blast of vacation in before school starts, and although school starts in LA on August 14th.
Yikes.
That's really early.
And which is not to say that like a decent movie might not sneak into that slot, but that slot has a history for being a bad place.
But the people involved with it, so Lucinda Coxon, who wrote The Danish Girl, and then this is based on a novel by Sarah Waters, who wrote
Fingersmith and Tipping the Velvet. And Tipping the Velvet was turned into The Handmaiden a couple years ago.
Fingersmith was.
Oh, Fingersmith was, sorry. But both of those novels were turned into very cool BBC miniseries as well. So she's got a following. She's a very cool writer. I'm not a giant Lenny Abramson fan. I didn't love Room, and I didn't love Frank either, but you know, other people do.
But he's not making the same movie over and over again.
Definitely not.
By any means. I, of course, was a giant fan of Room and was sobbing from the word go.
And Will Poulter's in this, who I like a lot too.
Yes, he's always an interesting presence. So we will review that because we're all here for Labor Day weekend. Not sure whether you are or not, but we will be here, so we will review that for you. Finally, we've got a look at yet another incarnation of Jack Ryan. John Krasinski is Jack Ryan. Take a look.
What exactly does a State Department supply chain logistician do?
They work behind the desk. They write reports.
That sounds...
Wine?
Dr. Ryan, I need you to come with me.
For what?
We have to go. Maybe I'm blind.
What have you got? The individual behind these transactions could be a high-level target. His name is Suleiman. How come you're the only one that knows about this mystery man? I was just following the money, sir. They have cells in France, Yemen, Syria, and those are just the ones we know about. There's something different about his agenda.
I'd like to set up a task force.
Whatever he's planning, he's ready now.
I can't go to Yemen. I'm an analyst. I don't interrogate people. I write reports.
Get on the plane. We gotta figure out a way to get inside his head.
Musa bin Sulaiman is my husband. He don't know where I am. My son is with him.
Is he planning something here?
So Alec Baldwin has played him. Harrison Ford has played him. Ben Affleck has played him.
Chris Pine.
In one movie. I totally forgot about the Chris Pine, Jack Ryan. Now John Krasinski. This is a series for Amazon. It looks like a bit of an origin story. Are we excited about this?
Well, or it's at least a reboot, right? I mean, you're seeing him, you know, presumably they'll be consistent that he was in the Marines and then has taken this desk job and is a very, you know, sharp analyst. And then
Jack Ryan year one.
Right. And then he ends up out on this mission because they need someone who can be on the ground and make decisions in the moment. And then he probably does more and more action. This could be good. Sure.
This looks like Homeland for people who wanted to have fewer women and more shooting.